My name is Douglas Cotton. I'm originally from Oxnard, California, and I'm an English teacher. Currently, I'm an English teacher in Afyon, Turkey. That's in the western part of Turkey. I'm teaching at a private school there. I've been teaching there for nearly 2 years now. Never in the wildest dream would I ever think I'd be an English teacher, let alone teaching in Turkey. A lot of my students inquire about my ethnicity and what it's like, how do I feel about being black in Turkey? And they ask me a lot of questions, very inquisitive about where I come from, how do you treat it here, and how are you treated in your country, as opposed to being in Turkey. There is a negative stereotypes, particularly in the Middle Eastern cultures, about black people. So I feel like I'm somewhat of an unofficial ambassador for black people in that region. And Turkey is a very historically rich country, and you see a lot of people from Africa and all over the Middle East right there. And it's really refreshing to see a lot of these people really cohabitating and living together somewhat harmoniously in that region. So it's pretty refreshing to see that. I think anytime you go from another culture to another culture, you're going to find the most challenging aspect of that is learning the language. And just like I say, it's constantly adapting. But the more you're immersed into the culture and into the language, you'll start understanding more than you could speak. So it's always going to be there, and that's in any culture, in any language. I look at some of the news. Obviously, I said I don't understand too much Turkey, but I do look at the news over there, and they do have their own local issues as far as politics are concerned, but I try to stay away from their politics and not really discuss it too much, especially in the political atmosphere that we're in right now. I try to stay away from local politics. Teaching overseas has taught me how to be, in particular, patient. Teaching, you have to be very patient and culturally aware, and taught me how to respect other people. And I think that's what we're lacking here in the United States more, and we take a lot of what we have here for granted. Looking at people from other cultural backgrounds, it just brings you back home. It makes you a more well-rounded individual. If anyone has any questions about teaching in Turkey particularly, contact me, and then we can set you up with an interview, or I'll lead you in the right direction on where you can start your career as an overseas teacher in Turkey.